possession of an illegal firearm, and assault with a weapon. Anything you say can be used against you in a court of law.
I found mail! I need evidence back for it! I've got a necklace too!
Okay, Edgar, can you describe your relationship with Ashley Carmichael?
Yeah, we used to work together a couple of years ago, 2 or 3 years ago. Yeah. Sometimes I'd bring her back home after work. She lived quite far from work, so that would be something I would do for her. We got along pretty well together.
Why did you purchase ropes, duct tape, and plastic zip ties from Home Depot on October 5th, the day of her kidnapping?
I don't recall.
Let me remind you.
A lot of those things I just use around the house. I kind of consider myself a bit of a handyman, so I do a bit of reparations and stuff like that around my house all the time.
Okay then. Why was Ashley's necklace found in your car?
That's definitely probably one of the necklaces she had on from a few years ago whenever I brought her back home.
A few years ago.
I mean, I don't really clean my car.
Okay, well, this piece of evidence here has a different address on the mail from your home address. Can you tell us where this is?
No idea.
Oh, well, we have investigators going there soon, so I guess we'll find out. And my last question is, can you explain why there's blood on the floor of your car?
Hi, Edgar. Sorry I'm late. Are you in the middle of questioning?
Yes, we are actually.
I don't think my client will be answering any more questions as of right now, actually.
Hi, Ashley. I'm the prosecution lawyer in this case. I just want you to know that Edgar's in custody, so you're safe now. So, Ashley, can you tell me about the specific events that happened that night?
Well, I was walking home from my friend Jamie's house, and I was walking on Park Hill Water, and there's this big gas station. And I noticed a guy who I used to work with, Edgar, and I walked up to him, and he's just like, "Hey, do you want to ride?" This is way forward, and I was just like, "Oh, okay." And then as soon as I got in, though, he had I don't know, at first I thought it was a silver knife or something, and then he flashed it and it was a pistol. And then honestly, I don't even know, the next thing I remember, I woke up in his house and my wrists were bound with rope and my mouth had duct tape on it, and I had a big bruise over my eye and my head, and I had a headache, and I think he hit me, but honestly, I really can't remember.
Okay, what is your name?
My name is Robert Forrest, and I am the owner of the gas station.
Can you tell me about the events that took place the night of October 5th?
Yeah, so basically, I usually don't work nights. Usually I just work days, but my employee called in sick, so I was working that night, and so I stayed after 11. Usually it closes at 11. I was there after 11, just fixing some stuff up, getting the store ready. And around probably 11:40, 11:45, I see this white car pull in to the parking lot. At the same time, I see a young woman walking on the sidewalk in front of the gas station. And then I see the young woman kind of getting called from the car. I guess the driver was saying something. And then she walked over. So I was basically looking at the cameras at that time because my view wasn't so good from just looking out the window. So so she walked up and she looked like she knew the driver because there was no hesitation when she walked there. And she got in, and whoever the driver was just drove off, screeching his tires, and was speeding up pretty fast.
So what was your initial thought when you saw her walk in?
I thought that she knew the driver because she had no hesitation. I was thinking maybe, you know, they were supposed to meet up at this point just to get a ride back home or whatever. I couldn't really see her face, so I don't know, you know, how she was reacting, if she was like happy to see this person, if she was worried. I couldn't see any of that.
Okay. Would you be able to identify her if we put her in a lineup of individuals?
No.
Would you be able to identify the driver at all?
No, because it was like it was dark.
Yeah.
Obviously, there's only a few lights at the gas station, so I could only see like really the car and see that the windows were really tinted.
Do you know approximately what time this was at?
Yeah, I think it was around 11:40, 11:45.
Okay, perfect. Hi, I'm Detective Smith. Nice to meet you.
Hi, I'm Miss Parker. I'm the prosecution lawyer on this case.
Great. So you said that this girl got kidnapped last night. Can you tell me exactly what happened?
Well, the parents of Ashley Carmichael reported her missing the morning of October 6th, which means she went missing the night before around 11:30 p.m., they think, when she was walking home from her friend's house. They said the streets she would have taken were Park Hill to Water Street, and in between those streets there was a gas station where she was last seen. The gas station owner reported seeing her getting into a white SUV, which was a Ford, and we saw that on the surveillance footage.
So how did you get this surveillance footage? Like, were the tapes like obtained illegally? I gotta make sure that the defense doesn't have anything they can use against us. The girl got into the car voluntarily. This could create like a legal issue for us that she could have consented to get into that car.
Okay, Edgar, so the defense that I'm looking at getting for you today is honest but mistaken belief in consent. By the video that has come into custody, we can argue that we see Mrs. Carmichael willingly approach the vehicle and enter the vehicle with no apparent struggle or imminent threat from yourself. I'll be sure to make that known in court and present that information as we see fit, and we will be looking to the court to see how her testimony in the video in question hold up to our defense. Do you have any concerns?
If ever I do get convicted, what am I looking at?
To be honest, I think if you're convicted, the maximum possible sentence that you could face could be imprisonment for life. Best case scenario, we could fight for 4 years minimum time. Anything in between is kind of fair play based on what the judge wants to do in your situation.
Alright, so as you know, we will be charging Edgar with kidnapping, section 279, assault with a weapon, section 263, and illegal possession of a firearm, which is section 91 and 95.
Okay.
So we have a lot of evidence against your client. We have the victim's necklace, which we found in the car. We've got mail from a separate address where the girl was found. That was found in his car. We have a Home Depot receipt with his signature on it for all of these items. We found twist ties and duct tape, among other things. We also have the cabin where the girl was found. And this is the room that she was held in, which is the address that was on his mail, as well as the firearm that we found in the glove box that was not registered and also had blood on it in the car.
Okay, so do you think that the jury will actually buy this? Like, she went up to the car willingly, and it looks like she got in, no force, no threats, no nothing. There was no ransom demand from Edgar.
Well, according to the case law R versus Metcalf, there's no need for force in a kidnapping. She could have been induced by fraud to commit to get in the car. And according to R versus Robinson, absence of a ransom is irrelevant in a kidnapping case.
Okay. So why can't this just be a charge of forcible confinement then?
Well, according to R versus Oakley, moving someone from place to place is what defines a kidnapping and separates it from forcible confinement. So that's what we're going to be going for, the bigger charge, and we're also going to be going for the maximum sentence.
Okay, well, good luck tomorrow, and I guess I will see you in court.
See you in court.